You wake up exhausted even after a full night of sleep. Things you used to love feel like nothing. Getting out of bed feels impossible. You feel nothing, or you feel everything at once. And no matter what anyone says, you cannot just snap out of it. This is depression, and it is not what most people think it is. Depression is not sadness. Sadness is a normal human emotion. It comes and it goes. Depression is a medical condition. It stays, it settles in. It changes how your brain functions at a biological level. So what is actually happening inside a depressed brain? A healthy brain has billions of connections between its neurons, cells constantly talking to each other. In depression, those connections start to break down. Communication between key brain regions becomes inefficient, slow and noisy. The limbic system, the part of your brain responsible for emotion, memory and motivation, becomes disrupted. Key chemicals that carry signals between brain cells drop significantly. Serotonin, which regulates mood, sleep and appetite, depletes. Dopamine, which gives you the ability to feel pleasure and motivation, drops. This is why things that used to bring joy simply stop working. The brain's reward system has gone quiet. The hippocampus, responsible for memory and learning, actually begins to shrink under prolonged depression. This is why depression makes it hard to concentrate, remember things or make simple decisions. Cortisol, the stress hormone, floods the system and stays elevated. High cortisol damages neurons. It creates a vicious cycle. The worse the depression gets, the harder it becomes to recover. So what causes all of this to start? Depression has no single cause. It is almost always a combination of things. Genetics can make some people more vulnerable. If depression runs in your family, your risk is higher. Trauma, loss, chronic stress, loneliness, these can all trigger the biological changes that lead to depression. Even physical illness and inflammation in the body can affect brain chemistry and trigger depression. Depression is not weakness. It is biology. It is your brain under conditions it was never designed to sustain. Now here is the most important part. The brain can recover. Research shows that with the right support, therapy, medication, movement, connection, the brain's structure and chemistry can genuinely change. The synaptic connections that broke down can regrow. The hippocampus can increase in size again with treatment. The brain is not fixed in its suffering. It is changeable. It is capable of healing. If you are living with depression right now, know this. What you are experiencing is real. It has a biological cause. It is not your fault. And your brain, even now, has the ability to heal. You just need the right support to help it get there.